What's going on, guys? In today's video we're talking about how to get a remote job and or a sponsored visa to work in the United States. I would do other countries, but I don't really know how that works. I know kind of how the EU works. I know Germany you can get what's known as a blue card or a blue visa or blue something that lets you work in Germany. But we're talking about the US. And in the US, to get a work visa, it's known as an H1B visa, H1 Now it's actually just called an H1B visa, and that's what you need. But there are people in the United States who want to work remotely or do the digital nomad lifestyle. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you some websites that I use to find remote work. There are some websites that just pool jobs from the free sites and put them on their own site and then charge you to see what it is. And so if you see sites like Flex Jobs and stuff like that, they cost money to like reveal the jobs. You don't pay for it. You shouldn't have to pay to see what jobs are available. You shouldn't have to pay to apply to a job. So in this video, I'm just going to show you the websites, the resources that I use, and then kind of explain the things that you can do to get an H1B visa to work in the United States. And then the things that people in the United States can do, or other countries, to work remote. So like you live in Thailand, or you live in Cambodia, or in Southeast Asia, or in Europe. And there are companies that allow it. So it's called, there's actually a term for it. It's like the nomad lifestyle, digital nomad. It's where you just move around, you work and travel, and you work and travel. But I have a mortgage, and I have a girlfriend, and my family's here, and my dogs are here. But I would still like to do it at some point in my life, and I will do it. One more thing is that I have a Discord. If you want to talk to me about it, ask me some questions, shoot me an email, leave a comment, join the Discord. Link for the Discord is in the description below. Another thing is that I have a Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel, that would be fantastic. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. If you don't want to, that's cool too, man. It's all good. I just want to let you know that it exists. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that little subscribe button, click the bell so you don't miss one, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, so what we have here is StackOverflow.com. StackOverflow.com is one of the best places to find developer jobs, and they offer a sort for H1B visas, or what's known as sponsorship or relocation. In order to find that, go to StackOverflow.com, and then on the left side you'll see public. Stack Overflow tags users jobs. Click jobs, come up here, click this little gear, and then it'll be selected with tech, but click the perks. You want to see what the perks are. And then you want to check visa sponsor and click search. So right now there are 745 results for companies that are offering paid relocation and or visa sponsors. Normally they offer both, but as you can see, there's more than just the United States offering paid relocation and visas. We have Lisbon, Portugal, Amsterdam, the Netherlands, San Francisco, California, Germany. This is Austria and Graz, Centerville, Utah, Berlin, Germany, again Germany. So in order to find a job that will provide you a visa so that you can work in the United States, come to Stack Overflow, sort by this. There are a lot of jobs here. I don't know how to sort by just the United States here, but you can just scroll through, or you can sort over here on the right by newest. This is probably the best website to find a list of jobs that specifically offer a visa. Otherwise, if you go to like Indeed.com, you end up clicking on the job and then scroll down to the bottom and it says, are you currently a US citizen? And they ask you that because they don't offer a visa, or you'll click on it, you'll scroll down to the bottom and it will say, sorry, we currently do not offer visas, because it's expensive for a company to do that. They have to prove that they can't hire a United States citizen before they can hire you. And there's only a certain amount of visas, H1B visas, approved every year for people to come from out of the country and work in the United States. And in order to get those visas, you have to pay money, which is why it's expensive for the company. So expect these jobs to have a long HR process and a lot of interviews, maybe 4, 5, 6 interviews maybe. They're going to be difficult, they're going to be competitive, but it's definitely doable. Another alternative that I want to talk about before finding a job that will just directly give you a visa is to find a company that is global, work for that company, and then transfer internally. I've seen a lot of family members, people in Finland did that a lot. There are a lot of companies in Finland that are also in the United States, and then they just transfer from Finland to the United States and work at that office. You don't have to just straight apply for the visa. They've already hired you. That way they don't have to prove that they're hiring you. They're just relocating you to a different location to work wherever they're located. So that's how you get an H1B visa for the United States. But that's not only the United States. As you can see, again, there are jobs in Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, all over the world. I think even Australia, Japan here, that'd be kind of cool. Thailand. But yeah, so this is the best site I found and the best way to find visa sponsors. And then again, also up here, you have a whole list of perks. You can do 10 plus days vacation, engineering culture. I don't know what that means. That's pretty subjective. I'm not sure why that's a checkbox. Gyms and fitness perks. So if we come up here again to search filters, go to perks, you can also sort by remote. And that is the second part of this video. How do you find a remote job? There's a few different websites that I use, but again, I always start with Stack Overflow here because it's pointed at software specifically, and that's what I do. We will cover other websites here towards the latter part of the video where I show you if you're not in software yet, but you want to work remote, and that way you can like do, software or study on your computer when you're at home between lunch or something like that. We're going to go over that. But this is Stack Overflow right now. Come up here to offers remote, check that box, click search, and then you can sort. And so sometimes companies will tag their job as remote, and you'll click on it, and then it'll say offers flexible time. Like, see, this one's like remote, or you can come to San Francisco, or they'll give you a visa, or they'll relocate you. Like, this one's offering everything. So a lot of companies, for the right person, they'll do whatever you want. And then, so you can just sort through here. You can sort by, a certain keyword, or you can come over here to the right, sort by newest. I always sort by newest. Let me just say, you'll see a lot of jobs in here multiple times. You'll apply, they won't respond. You'll come back and you'll see a fresh new job posting for the exact same job and position and company, and you're gonna be like, really? I just applied and I didn't get a response, and they just posted again. Ignore that. So this is what companies do. They keep reposting jobs until they just get the perfect candidate, the perfect unicorn candidate, and then they just hog up the board pretty much. And so they're always hiring type companies. So one of the questions is it possible to be remote and be junior? Yes, it is, but it's going to be very, very, very competitive. If I come up here and I type junior, offers remote, you only have 30 results. And you can expect that these 30 results are going to be the most competitive 30 results ever. So don't limit yourself to remote and junior, just do remote and apply. So let's move on from Stack Overflow. Let's go to the next one, weworkremotely.com. Companies come here and they pay $300 a month to post their job because this website gets a lot of hits. So that's basically what they're paying for. Now it sorts by whatever's newest. So right now customer support jobs are the newest, but you can just scroll down a little bit, come down here to the programming jobs. Customer support jobs are actually not always just, on the phone support like you see in all those memes, That's not how it always is. Some of it requires tech, some of it requires code. And here's one for like a matchmaker, but they're all remote. But let's look at the programming jobs for now. There's no way to sort these really by visa sponsor or anything, but they are sorted by either paid or the date posted. And then we have marketing jobs, also design jobs, and then other jobs, things that are just unrelated to either, but they're remote and they want people to see them. Now, I've applied to almost every job on this website at one point, and I haven't gotten a response, and I think that's because it's very, very, very competitive. Actually, I applied to this in my other video, and they told me no. They told me, yeah, no, and I asked why, and they didn't respond. And typical corporations. It's fine. It's whatever. And then at the very, very, very bottom, we have Devops and Sysadmin jobs. Oh, got copywriting jobs. There's not a lot of these. Sometimes you'll see jobs on here that are posted for like 30, 45 days. I still suggest applying to them. Maybe they really didn't find someone after that long, or maybe you're the unicorn that they need. So yeah, this is We Work Remotely, pretty popular website. I always come here. You'll see a lot of really cool companies here, or at least if you look at the programming jobs and then you look at like the stuff that they offer. Usually these have pretty fun descriptions, pretty fun, if you're interested in an on-site role, okay. Willingness to complete 6 to 8 hour code challenge. So if you're going to do this, I would ask to be compensated, but let's go to the next website, which is Remote OK. This was made by levels.io. It's some guy who made 12 startups in 12 months, and now he just travels the world and works, and this was one of his websites that he has. So again, it functions the same as We Work Remotely. People pay money to post their jobs, and then this gets a lot of hits from the internet for people looking for remote jobs, which gives these companies the best candidates. So let's come down here, and you can see it's sorted up here at the top, software, customer support, marketing, and then it has some filters up here, non-tech design. It functions the same way. Let's just pick one, for example. You'll notice that a lot of these say senior. Don't get discouraged, just apply anyways. Seriously, what if they just say no and then that's it? Okay, but if they say yes, now suddenly your whole life has changed and you're working remote. Just apply. But yeah, let's just check out this Python one. So this is how it works, and then sometimes it'll say, send us a cover letter and resume to this website, or you can click apply for this job, and it'll either take you to an email like it just opened up for me, or it will take you to their website. And that's how this website functions. Let's go to the next website, Indeed. So come up here, you'll go to, this is where it will take you. You type in remote. It will autofill remote Oregon because it's a place that exists. And then you'll see over here on the right, a lot of these jobs you're going to see are like $16 to $25 an hour. That's not going to be typically in the software range. If it is, it better be junior or like part-time or something, because that's not very good. Come over here to like 60,000, let's say. Or you can sort by software and remote up here. So senior software, remote. There's no way to sort by visas on this website because Indeed actually has a geo tag for wherever you're at. It can tell your IP, and then it gives you the Indeed.com for wherever you're at. So when I was in Finland, I would go here, and it would be like, welcome to Indeed Finland. Same thing for Google. If you're in a different country, you're using Google Deutschland for Germany or whatever. If you come down here and go to countries, then you can change which Indeed that you're looking at. So it knows I'm in the United States, so it gives me the United States one. So you could take the chance and sort by the country that you want to live in and start applying to jobs there. Maybe we can go to Germany here. I'm not sure if we would find remote, so you can see what and where. And I don't know if there would be anything in English if you type software, but Germany seems to have a pretty populated Indeed. Some countries, like Finland, don't have very, I can't read that at the bottom. Some countries like Finland don't have a very populated LinkedIn. Even if I put nothing in here, there's really not that much stuff. Maybe Helsinki. Okay, so we have a total of 2,546 jobs. That's not too bad. There's actually one in English there, so I imagine you have to speak English to work there. But this is a little tip on Indeed that you can do. Close this. And then there is workingnomads.co. This is the same thing as kind of remote. Okay.io. We have job categories over here on the left: development, management, marketing, system administration, customer success. Working Nomads works the same way as remote Okay, and you'll see a lot of jobs here cross-posted on the remote websites because, why would you only limit yourself to one platform when you can get the most eyeballs on your job post, at least from a company perspective. So that's it. That's how I apply to jobs. I'd love to know what you guys use. I think these are pretty good websites, and I haven't really found anything with like results that I really use, especially when I'm looking for remote jobs. But if you have something that I missed, be sure to shoot me an email, leave a comment, maybe join the Discord and tell us there. There's a lot of other people here that are looking for remote jobs as well. If this video helped you, click that little subscribe button. So I have a Patreon. If you want to check that out, the link for it is in the description below. I think I have some pretty cool perks that you might want to check out. But I want to say thank you to my current patrons. We have Velaslo and the Martin Fee. I think that's how you say it. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who's supporting me, and I appreciate that. And hopefully I can slowly transition to doing this full time. Anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.